Why? Hell's Trip, oh my god. Can't believe this game got voted. I hate my life. Yeah, where's John? John, if you're hearing this, get in Discord right now.
Hola, bicholo.
There you are. My god. This is by far the dumbest thing I have ever done.
Nah, this is the smartest thing you've ever done.
You sure about that one, Chief?
100%, without a shadow of a doubt.
Alright, I guess we're going. Alright, I gotta enter my name. Alright, what am I calling myself? Knowing Andrew, if he was here, he'd probably say Dimitkun.
Nugget-kun, close enough.
God. I'll just go with Dimitkun.
No, Navi-kun!
Oh my god.
Navi-kun!
No! I'm already playing this game. This is bad. I'm not naming myself Nugget or Navi. That's where I draw the line. Alright, here we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait. Dimitkun in the box. I can't deal with this! You say that like you think about ignoring me. That's mean, Dimitkun. Christ. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want... John, stop laughing! This is not funny! Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Yeah, Dom, you need to talk to people.
Jesus. You quiet. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Who the heck gave me a follow? Why, Alakazam, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the bomb squad. But god, this is not the game I want to get follows on. Not even remotely close. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? So I can connect to the shop's Wi-Fi. Hello there, Momo. Momo, I don't want you to see me like this. I don't want anyone to see me like this. Oh god. I don't want any clips, I don't want any VODs, I don't want any fan art. Keep that out. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Hello, sexy Bryce. Hi, Bryce. How's it going? Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vice President. We're all gonna die! Yes, we are. And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Oh man, today's the day I sold my soul to this stream. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, of course. I know you like Yuri, John.
Stabby, stabby.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh my god. Ah, Dimitkun, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Doki Doki DimitDom's Bomb Hub Club. Oh my god. Hey, thank you for the follow, Adam Coin. Although, Doki Doki Dimitkun
10 minutes in and already 2 follows from Doki Doki Literature Club. Man, you should have streamed this game a long time ago.
This is not a game I'm proud of streaming. Listen, I didn't think you guys would actually vote for this. Proves me wrong.
Dom. Who do you take us for exactly?
I don't know anymore. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yeah? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. but not you know, dummy. Alright, alright.
Man, who do we know in our friend group that talks like that?
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Ha, you have to do homework.
Yay, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dimitkun?
So, Dom, who's best girl?
Not answering that.
Yes, you are.
No, can't make me. Well, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Yeah, Dom, which one are you gonna go closer to?
Oh my god. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Who's best girl, Dimitkun?
Oh my god, you call me that one more time, I swear to god. It's time to write a poem! Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Well, John, which one should be my first one?
That's a good question. But who's best girl?
You know what? Forget I asked.
I'm not dropping this.
Yeah, I'll pick... Hi again, Dimitkun! Wow. Yeah, wait till you see my amazing poem, Monika. God, it's top tier. I'm glad you didn't run away on us. Oh, trust me, I wanted to. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dimitkun always gives it his best as long as he's having... If anyone screenshots this, I'm gonna kill you. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read.
Ah, I see, toying with young girls' hearts.
Ah, great. He's here.
He's here.
Hi, Lopez. It makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh.
Dimitkun and Yuri sitting in a tree. Stabby, 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 stabby.
Real mature. You probably think you're so funny. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not like it's a particularly bad thing.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side!
Oh my god. No! Are you...
Parawheeler, welcome.
Parawheeler, thank you for the raid, but trust me, there's probably plenty of other better targets you could have chosen and not me.
Let's go, Dimitkun.
Yeah, this is officially the worst stream of my life now. Why? Why can't I win? I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute.
Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings? The world
John,
for once in perfect harmony.
What?
Living things.
What is this?
Bro, it's Elton John.
I don't get it. You uncultured swine!
I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. By the way, did you remember to write down a poem last night? Yeah, I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
We're all gonna die!
Why?
Man, bet you wouldn't know how that feels.
Oh man, I totally know how this feels. That one line basically defines this whole thing. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
There, you see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say.
Yes, yes, Parawheeler, yes.
About her and you don't know why, but you're dying. You probably want to kiss the girl.
This is actually killing me on the inside. What has this stumbled into? I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Wasn't
Tom's
this
face
just the
is so
best game
red.
stream,
Yeah.
Dom?
I probably look like a tomato right now.
You actually do. Half of it's probably due to your lighting, but you actually are blushing. I can see it.
Ah! This is a good poem, Dimitkun. Are you sure it's your first time? Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. See? It's like I said before, Dimitkun. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I'm so sick of these out-of-context lines. Just relating so much to me doing this stream. Like, how? How? I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
A few moments later.
It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I didn't mean to say that that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast.
Jesus Christ, it's a female Lopez.
That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, shoot. Natsuki? Alright, we'll go with that. Well, it's about like what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Marry her, Dom. She's perfect for you.
Alright, and last but not least, Monica. Hi, Dimitkun. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dimitkun. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we're all learn to get past. Every time you laugh, it's gonna throw me off. Stop. I hand Monica my poem.
Oh man, it's almost like she knows.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute?
Rose is a red violet or somewhat blue. Dimit is a sexy nugget, so are you. I'm searching
Guys,
for.
I think you're breaking him.
I'm searching for a way out right now. Lopez, I'm gonna smack you. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Clearly about the feeling of giving up, which I haven't yet. Yeah. And Dimitkun liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dimitkun appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dimitkun started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was just standing there. Dimitkun, She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? That's a good question. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be Natsuki, Yuri, help me, so Yuri! That's not
a coach.
Eeny, meeny, buddy, Yuri. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Nah. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Serious, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem from the desk and storms out. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So... Eh? What thing did Natsuki say?
Yeah, Dom, what'd you say?
I don't know, I forgot.
Sure.
Yeah, the in-game character of me forgot, therefore I forgot.
The next day.
Suddenly the door swings open. I'm sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quickly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall, and to be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? We're just Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me something? There's something wrong with helping involving Dimitkun in club activities. Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Dimitkun. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Dimitkun, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Why would I hate you? I can't hate for someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Dimitkun, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. 22 more minutes, 22 more minutes. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Dimitkun? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean...
You up
And send.
That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see.
You failed!
The situation has really gotten intense. Has gotten really intense.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
12-hour stream.
No!
Yes, do it, Dom.
2 hours at the most. 12 hours? Hell no. That's
Do
gonna be
it,
the
Dom.
whole game
Do it.
practically.
Do it!
Like before, you rip parts or lips. But it's different this time. 15 more minutes. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! You need to go back and rewatch the VOD. No, knowing John, he's probably gonna highlight it because he's come timid tomato several times. Oh.
Oh my god!
Dimitkun, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust.
An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. Fuck me sideways. I can't do this. I nearly fell back in my chair. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I completely lost my mind. Screw movie night. I'm playing this VOD in Discord. No one needs to see this trip. This is not the movie night we are looking for.
This is going so much better than I could have ever hoped. Thank you, Dom, for being such a Dimitkun.
This is 2 hours
embracing it all.
Torture. Echo, 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 echo inside my head. I hate how into it I was on that one.
I was gonna interrupt at one point, but I felt like I shouldn't break your concentration.
Dom, did you lose a bet or something? Or this is not listen, people. I asked, what should my single-player game be next? People voted for this on my Discord. People wanted
A lot
this.
of people voted for this. There was only one other vote for something else.
I wonder if this one's one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, we're saving the game. I'm rating someone. This stream's over.
No,
God,
Dom,
nope,
no,
I'm
keep going.
bailing out. Alright,
You coward!
I need to find a raid target. Who can I raid?
Rat coward!
Anyone got a raid target? Please get me out of here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my torment.
I certainly did.
I know you did.
1 week later.
Let's just get that set up. I'm definitely not stalling for time.
Yay, more lewd poetry time.
It's not lewd! So, last time we left off, we just read the second round of poems for everybody. Oh, I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Dimitkun liked it. I guess that's a good sign. I scroll past that text box so fast so you can't screenshot it in your face. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put in energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Don't worry about it so much.
Oh, thank you, Assassin.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Wait. Hold up, I gotta check this.
He clipped it for me so I could take the screenshot later.
Son of a...
Thanks, buddy.
That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Are you as sad, Dimit? Does that make you sad? I switch. Oh my god.
Dimitkun, an ordinary high school student. He member of literature club with Monika, Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. He has a bad time trying to figure out which girl to hang out before things go really bad. Find out next time on Doki Doki DimitDom's Nugget Literature Club.
I am going to strangle Lopez!
Oh my god, I think I need to take a break.
I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. God, that killed me. I think I saw a little bit of my soul trying to leave. Yeah, I think my soul got ripped out of my body, tore to shreds, and it's on a bus to, let's see, it's just on a bus somewhere. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual today on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with the words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, come on, don't give me this. I would walk home with you, or I would still walk home with Sayori. Oh, wow.
And this is why you're still single. You can never, ever be decisive with
and
these
that's why
things.
I'm gonna break the fabric of reality and save my game.
Walk home with Yuri, boy. You already tried. And she was into it. We all saw it.
Why do you have to do this to me? Why must you tempt me? Well, if she asked, then yeah, I would go with it. Oh my god. Bob the Wire. Who is
another follower? Congratulations, Dom.
This is not what I wanted to happen. I can't do this.
Dom, you've gained followers more quickly with this game than any other game.
Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, isn't she beautiful? Is she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Nah, you admitted it! Oh.
God, it sounds like Lopez. Oh my god, another follower!
Wake up,
What's
Green
up, Wake Up Green Day?
This is the greatest game of all time, that's why. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, okay? You know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. I picked the majority of them and then I'll just leave the last for you.
I'm sure there's a...
Nugget Navi follow. Who is that? I swear to God.
All right. Who made a fucking?
I'm the
false
200th
account just to follow
follower.
him?
Okay.
Who did that?
I want
Who fucking made
names.
an alt account just to follow him again? I want names. I swear to God, if it's Chris and he was lying about joining us.
Oh, it's just.
Another
Oh, thank you very much for the follow.
Rad Origami.
Rad Origami. Okay, thank you.
Rad Origami, you are the actual 200th follower of Dimitkun. Congratulations.
Nugget Navi doesn't count in your book.
Alright, John, I'm 200. Is that you, Kate?
Oh my god, it remember she was asking what's a Nugget Navi in our Discord? It's Kate.
Oh my god. Kate, oh my god, I swear to God.
That's why that's the name. Wait, is Ashy Assassin?
I don't think so. I think they're just screwing with us now.
I'm so confused.
I think he...
Oh no, he's doing the lava is hot thing. He's totally Assassin.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Sayori is sitting on a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I could walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk with everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they're preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dimitkun, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but... have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dimitkun. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really not like this. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori gently and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Alright, well, let's go check on Sayori. Let's see how she's doing. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
Oh my god, Dom.
What?
Somebody guided the raid.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
I hate whoever did that.
There's the thing, I can't see who redeemed it. It just says
Yeah, I
someone
can't
did.
see it either because I'm not in her stream right now. Who did that? Who did that? John, that scene is coming up. We can't. No,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
you-
bad.
Yeah, no, this is good.
No, it's bad. You
good.
don't understand.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we gotta speed this up. Both Natsuki and
Listen,
Yuri.
Dom, do you want Triv to think you're a psychopath or a pervert?
That's kind of a loaded choice.
See, personally, I'd go with the first one.
Would I prefer to get punched in the face or punched in the stomach? You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird late today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Dimitkun. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. What are you saying?
Look like DimitDom is in sticky situation. Press 1 for rip.
Press 1 for
God damn it,
rip.
Adrian.
Lopez? I don't need... Oh god, and people are actually pressing 1. Why do you do this? You know what? I'm putting 1 in there too. Boom. There. Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Dimitkun to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Dimitkun, you're okay with this, right? Of course. Very well. Well, of course I'll go with. Oh my god.
Judging you. Judging you. I
Listen.
wonder why Sayori has 3 dots next to her name. Wait for Trim to show up because she's gonna want to see this.
Ladies,
No.
there are plenty of Dimitkun to go around.
Oh my god. God.
Oh my god.
Lopez, you're killing me on the inside with these text-to-speech things. I'm gonna go check on Sayori. Nope, too bad. I'm going to. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Alright, so last one's not an option. Oh, come on, Dom. Think. Think here. Think. Well, we already made the poems for Yuri so far. Might as well just go all the way with this.
Go with Yuri.
I think I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
Yuri, best girl.
Are you serious? Just ease into it. Ease. Oh my god. I never
Honestly,
imagined
though.
that streaming Doki Doki would turn out like this.
You should never let us talk you into things.
Nope. Never doing this
Yeah,
again. I've learned
Dom,
my
why are
lesson.
you such a victim to
How have
peer
you
pressure?
Yeah, how have you never noticed that?
Listen, I thought the voting would turn out differently, alright?
With us? With us? Are you kidding?
I get it, I made my mistakes.
Come on, Dom. I don't take you for that big of an idiot. I think you're secretly enjoying all this. You're just putting on a show for the sake of your own morality.
Oh yeah, definitely. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel like...
Hey, here it comes! Here it
Oh
comes!
no, Trip, why? Why would you do this? Who guided the raid? I want names!
Listen, look, listen. Hey, look, listen,
Triv, how's it going?
Oh, this is not...
Interesting and not
This is not okay! And the Nabis are just making it worse. Well, thank you for the raid, Trip, but oh my god, this is not a good idea. Trust me on this. Oh, you're hitting her up Sunday morning. Oh my god. No, we're just working
Oh
on
my God.
posters. That's it. That's all.
Oh, sure.
He decides to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Dimitkun. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. And so that's why. That's why I decided that the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. But please, never underestimate how much I care for you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Dimitkun. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. I'm sorry. I don't know that it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. It's okay, you're in the moment, you're enjoying me. Trust me, he isn't. Oh god.
No, I'm fully convinced he is, and this is all just an act.
If only I was that good of an actor. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. While I do enjoy cleaning, I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Your priorities straight there.
Hey, listen!
Bro, where are their parents?
I have no
And of course,
idea.
Andrew.
What could be in there?
Andrew
Oh,
being Andrew.
we can only imagine what was in that desk drawer. What? Okay. Moving on. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. And then she reaches into the bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. Oh boy, here we go.
That's not a knife.
Oh dear, I'm scared. Pick me up. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife on my index finger. Ow! Dimitkun, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh, dear God. Oh, no, no, no. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Oh, she's not the only one. Yuri?
Really? Because I see you grinning ear to ear on your stream.
That's the most embarrassing thing. God damn it. How could I do something like that? Oh, I can't get in the voice right now. Not safe, not safe, not safe. What's the safe word? Like I said, I'm scared. Pick me up. Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise. But I guess he was just trying to help, right? Right? What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do. Oh god, please. Don't do the thing I think you're going to do.
Excuse me?
This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway.
You're gonna have to do the thing.
I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Dimitkun, did you really just do that? Now we're even.
Oh my god, I'm
Yuri
dying.
just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea, and yet we still went along with it. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Dimitkun. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
One eternity later.
Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all.
Red flags here! Can't warn anyone from making a tragic mistake without a red flag!
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back.
Smooth.
And I quickly lift my hands up in surprise. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. You're very thoughtful, Dimitkun. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I didn't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah. Hi, Dimitkun.
Awkward.
Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Dimitkun. I just stopped by to say hi.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
It's nice to see you.
Listen.
Listen, lady, give me some space.
Oh my god. Lopez. Yeah, so...
Dork alert! Dork! Dork!
Oh my god.
Dork! Dork!
Oh my
Dom,
god.
you're an absolute dork. Look at your dork face on
Shut up! I'm backing up my face so you can't see me. Yeah, that's right. I'm way back over here. What are you to do?
Hey,
It makes me really happy.
Sayori, hi Dimitkun, why the Philippines are you cheating on me?
What? Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Dimitkun. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. I know that what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, this hurts. This actually hurts me. Sayori.
Well, if you say you
I
love
love
her,
you.
You're lying to her. If you say you'll always
It's
be
too
my
late.
best friend,
It's
you'll
too
crush
late,
her.
Sean. We already went that route.
Wow.
Sorry, I love you.
Wow.
Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. Aww. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me, tight around me. Dimitkun, is this really okay? Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Dimitkun. I want to be with you forever. Me too. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Dimitkun. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected to be the one where I'd be walking with school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Dimitkun! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Dimitkun. I mean, especially with your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Nani?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But... I stammer, embarrassed. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is just being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt the chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Ooh. I'm just gonna read the last part of that. Get out of my head before I do what I know what is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dimitkun? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Trying to take too long, okay? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Don't expect an answer, but she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori, waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Yeah, this looks normal. Alrighty then, well...
Oh man, what a great game, guys. Let's start a new game. That was so fun. I say we play it again.
Oh, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Alright, I just sigh and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school today like any other! Mornings are usually the worst, but they're surrounded by being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school low, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Man,
Okay.
Dom, I can't wait to see you play this new game that we haven't played before.
Oh yeah.
Your reaction is just going to be so great and genuine.
Most of them would probably be too demanding for me to deal with. But I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dimitkun? Hi, Monica. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you there. Hey, Dimitkun. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but at the very least you could visit my club. It would make me really happy. Please? I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the Literature Club, Dimitkun. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we all meet, we can share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems that it's a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Dimitkun? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah? What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dimitkun. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Dimitkun? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left out of this, I'd be super pissed. Dimitkun, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ah, thanks, I guess. And the whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I did Crimson on the last one.
Okay, Aiden says melancholy. Melancholy.
Melancholy? Okay, cool. Alright, one more.
Love.
Love. Oh. I'm out of here. Nope.
Just look
Gonna
over
nope
your face,
right out of
the look
here.
on your face.
Nope.
The fucking look on your face.
Day 3.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Gonna cry.
We're zooming in way too much. We need to back up. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a new from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because this world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
Yuri, that stuff here really is hardcore. What the safe word? Spaghetti.
Safe word, spaghetti.
So anyway, what are you doing Friday night?
Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, my whole body just gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
Yo Yuri, show me how you turn you page. Yuri pulls out dual disc. It's time to dual DimitDom's.
What? What, Lopez? For the last time, this is not dual camp.
I'm about to send you to the shadow realm, Dimitkun.
Oh my god. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. If she gets a little too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Listen, Dom. Oh boy, I'm listening. What's up, Professor Smiles? There's only one way to their heart, and what's that? Tell me.
Oh, here we go.
Let me lay those words down for you.
Hey, listen, look, listen.
I should have known.
Look, listen, look. Watch out, listen.
Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size as soon as Dimitkun started showing up. Natsuki! Yuri, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look at this talking, you wanna be edgy bitch! Edgy? Sorry, but that my lifestyle is too much for something of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point! Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dimitkun hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns over to me as she knows I was standing here. Dom, you ruined everything. I just stood here. I'm an innocent bystander in all this, thank you very much.
Nope, all your fault. All your fault.
Dimitkun, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything. Who are you agree with the one thing about this? Yuri? Natsuki? Yuri? Natsuki? What am I doing? Help! Oh. Hi. Can I help you? Hey Dimitkun. Yes? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably best for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even control my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Dimitkun, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this by tomorrow. Completely. But I would... Alright, now we're here. What? What is this one?
What's the problem? What's the problem?
I wonder who's gonna like this one. Where am I? This is also making me question a lot of things, and this is really disoriented and giving me anxiety, and also agonizing, and I am beginning to get a little jumpy.
The cost of love. How about uncontrollable?
Uncontrollable. Got it. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Dimitkun. Hello, Yuri. Where did your head go? Did you do something with your hair today? Hi, Yuri. Alright. Well, I see you're malfunctioning. No, that's totally normal. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's squirrel still hangs a little in the air. Oh, there you are. There's your full face again. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad
you should keep making her happy, Dom.
I'm really glad that you joined the club. Well, I mean, as long as she has her full head on her on her body, then yeah, sure.
There's the spirit.
Full head on body needed. Got it. Noted. I mean, that would be preferable, Switch, to be completely honest with you.
You need a head on a body? What?
And you don't? Yeah, ball's in your court. Picture in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? I'm bored just waiting here. 10 minutes pass. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Dimitkun, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. And then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips around over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Dimitkun. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Dimitkun... Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Dimitkun...
Oh, no, your tea.
My heart... Did you just take me in the closet? My heart won't stop pounding, Dimitkun. Oh, dear God. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Dimitkun? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Yuri, please back up. It's time to share poems. Alright, well, we're gonna distance ourselves from Yuri for a little bit.
What? Why?
Well, it's not any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? You what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. Whatever, we're done sharing so you can leave now. Alright.
Someone's salty.
Alright, let's go say hi to Yuri. Please don't drag me in the closet again. I've been waiting for this. Oh god, she's gonna do it. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I am okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Dimitkun, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in and itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. The noise. It won't stop. Violet. Grating with... Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, this is... Save... Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing on the chalkboard with the turntable, like playing a knife with a breathing ribcage, endless, meaningless. Delete her. Alrighty then. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. Welcome to the Netherworld. Hey, John. Welcome to the Netherworld. It's very red down here.
Oh, cool.
Oh god, my mouse turned into a little bit of Sayori.
Who's Sayori?
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone can come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how quiet and nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Okay. Okay then. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Dimitkun, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. But I feel like I'm kind of I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here. We've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! Alright. Time to flex our poem skills again. Here we go. Arrow's already broken anyway.
6.
Hi, Dimitkun! I've been waiting for you. 10 minutes pass. You said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be in the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. It's sharp in here, like someone sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah.
Welcome back.
Am I back?
Yep, you're back.
I didn't actually restart my computer. I have no idea what's going on, and our private Discord is gone.
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If no one could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Dimitkun, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Oh no, that the look in your eyes kinda...
No, Yuri, you're definitely not crazy.
Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before, because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We could stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Haha. That was a joke. That was just a joke. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I could show you my collection. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. That's why I'm so happy you joined the club, the literature club, Dimitkun. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect?
Yeah, Don, doesn't that sound like just the ideal date?
It sounds everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It almost feels like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've been patiently waited years. Do that. Will you do that with me, Dimitkun? Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, Monica, we need to talk. You need to stop standing in front of my text boxes. Don't say I didn't warn you, Dimitkun.
She just wants attention.
What? That was it? That was it!
Dom, you need to show your girlfriends more attention.
Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Dimitkun, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
Yeah.
You can have my poem too. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, God. I can't. Do you like it? I wrote it for you.
Dom, what do you think?
In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in this club? I think I'm going to vomit. Alright. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What's with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's something going on I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. See if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. Don't let her know that I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for listening. Reading. Oh. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Dimitkun? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Just think of Monica, on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Oh, that's what game we're playing. Okay, cool.
We've been telling you all along, Dom, you gotta spend more time with your girlfriend.
No. Today alright. I'm not reading that. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Studying the air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. Okay, then why not let Dimitkun decide who to help instead of abusing her power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Dimitkun make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Dimitkun, I know you're fed up with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Alright, I'm going to... Oh... Alrighty then. My mouse is gravitating towards Monica. I can't get it off. Let me just. Yeah, I'm gonna outsmite the system. I'm gonna go around town. Damn it. Yeah. I'm gonna. I think I got Yuri on that
You're
one.
really
Oh,
struggling, aren't you?
all right. This sucks. Pick number 3, my lord. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this hard work and then taking Dimitkun for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Dimitkun away from every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you have to take it on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered... Oh, God. Have you considered killing yourself? That's a bit savage right there. Jesus Christ, Yuri. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri is scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little more time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Dimitkun. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is all I really wanted. I can hear her breathing. Dimitkun, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound
Just
wonderful?
the two of us.
Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you that so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel like more and more something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I try stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Dimitkun. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Dimitkun, just know how much I love you. I love you so that I with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull open your skin and crawl around inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Dimitkun. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh. Oh no. So,
Dom, you know what you have to do.
What is that, John? Tell me, oh professor.
Hey, listen, look, listen.
Oh, Triv. What do I... Here, Triv, maybe you can help me on this one. What do I do? Do I accept the confession or do I deny the confession? Navi, help me, tell me, what do I do? I guess, alright, Yuri, I guess I accept your confession. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I technically never left this room. I thought it was pretty... Ooh.
Dimitkun, how could you?
Natsuki runs away. I'm here! Dimitkun, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh.
Oops.
Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Dimitkun? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. What? There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Alright, we can't save our game. Can you hear me?
No, you aren't wrong.
Is it working? Oh, hi there. Hi, Monica. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Dimitkun. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already knew each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, or whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Dimitkun. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway.
Yeah, Dom, it's all your fault.
Wow. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. And the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, isn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough to get me to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought this making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. And worst of all, knowing what was really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Dimitkun. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You probably saved my life, Dimitkun. And I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. So that being said, Dimitkun, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Dimitkun, will you go out with me? My only option is yes. Bruh.
Dom, she loves you. Don't you love her back?
I don't know, maybe I should save my game and think about this a little more. Yes, I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Dimitkun. I worked so hard for this ending, Dimitkun. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right there in the game's directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? How do I make a poem out of this?
With just Monica, duh.
Alright, Hey guys, what should my last choice be? Because I have so many options. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Dimitkun, did you write this poem for me? Literally all the words were you, Monica. What do you think? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Dimitkun? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Hey guys, say hi to Monica. She knows I'm streaming this now. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh.
Oh, ain't that a shame?
Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time to... Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Dimitkun, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Alright, that's it. I've had up to here, you Harlequin. Alright, where's your character file? I'm deleting it right now.
But Dom, she loves you.
Nope.
Dom, this is why you're single. Can't
delete all your
appreciate what
girlfriends.
girls do just for you.
Oh yeah, nothing says love by being trapped in a room for all your eternity. That's some love right there. Oops, did I do that? Dimitkun, would you ever introduce your friends to me?
Yeah, Dom. You
Oops.
gonna introduce us?
What's happening? Dimitkun, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Dimitkun. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Dimitkun? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything.
Horrible person, Dom.
I love you so much,
Horrible
dude.
person.
Oh no, shut up. Dimitkun, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. Alright.
Hey, what's this game?
Yeah, it looks new.
It's an ordinary school day like any other! As usual, surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Dimitkun. Well, there's already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I timidly opened the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Dimitkun. What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh. So you're Dimitkun that Sayori always talks about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dimitkun. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Dimitkun, don't tell me. That's right. This club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Hey, Dimitkun. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Dimitkun. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. It hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Dimitkun. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?